In today's video, we're going to be talking about the next Tabletop Impulse Kill Team Hobby Challenge, a celebration of Space Marines in Kill Team, why we've chosen that theme, how you can get involved, and an extra special hard mode as well. So, why Space Marines? About a month ago, I put up a video on the channel entitled, Is Something Wrong with Kill Team? As it turns out, this was an incredibly popular video, up there among the most popular videos on the channel. In that video, what I was trying to do was make sense of why I'd seen a little rise in negativity in terms of comments in Kill Team spaces online. And one of the ideas I put forward one of the speculatory ideas that I put forward that seemed to resonate with a lot of people was that people are quite irritated. They love Space Marines. Space Marines are aggressively marketed to new and casual players, and they play in a way that is friendly for new and casual players as well. And people who play reasonably casually get annoyed at being told that if they're playing Space Marines, they are meta chasing sweat lords essentially. So, because that seems to have struck a chord, at least with the sections community, because people feel like they shouldn't play Space Marines, because they're told that Space Marines are really good, I decided everybody should play Space Marines. So this is my challenge. I want you to paint a Space Marine kill team. So this can be Angels of Death, Legionaries, Plague Marines, Warp Coven, um, Night Lords. You can do Scouts if you really must, because I don't really want to have to argue with everybody that they're not rules-wise, they're not Space Marines, but I have read books, I do understand the law, so you can do Scouts as well if you would like. So you're going to pick a Space Marine kill team, legal kill team of your choice, as long as it's Space Marines. You're going to build, hobby, paint to your heart's content. And then what we're going to do, if you go to the Discord now, you'll find there are two brand new rooms. One is for Space Marine Hobby Challenge, sort of work in progress, and one is for the Space Marine Hobby Challenge, your final pictures, right? You're going to post in there, you're going to chat with everybody else in the community, we're all going to work together. And then when we get to the end of July, myself, Zimbad, Blue, and Mrs. TI will choose the top three. We won't be able to choose our own if any of us enter. I'll be entering, I don't know about the other guys yet. And then there'll be a video where we run through all the entries. I give some feedback from me, as well as some bits and pieces that some of the other judges have sort of told me to pass on. And you get first, second, and third, and we explain what we liked about the entries. And it's pretty cool. We've done it a few times, and this is the next one in a long line. The deadline is the end of July, July 31st. So typically, the Hobby Challenge run for 3 months. This one is about 10 days late in being launched because I've been overwhelmed with stuff. I'm a teacher, it's public exam time, there's just a lot going on at the moment with coursework and all this other stuff that you don't care about. But I am sorry it's 10 days late, but we are still going to. I thought about extending it into the first 10 days of August, but then I decided I didn't want to. So July 31st is the deadline. However, if anybody's up for it, I'm certainly going to enforce myself a deadline of June 21st, because I'm going to the Turning Point Tactics Kill Team tournament on the 21st and 22nd of June. And I want to take my, hopefully the paint will be dry, but I want to take my shiny new Plague Marine Kill Team that I'm going to do for this challenge to that event. And I think it would just be kind of fun, a little bit extra, if all of us in the Tabletop Impulse sort of community were to go to this event. If you plan to go, if you can go, if you aren't, the tickets are still available. If I remember, I'll put a link in the description, right? With our Space Marines to play Space Marines, fun Space Marines, so that we finish our games on time, right? And just have fun, have a fun knockabout, roll some dice on the middle tables with Space Marine kill teams, and have a cool time. I think that'd be funny. I think that'd be awesome. So consider it. But even though I'm doing that, don't don't believe that don't believe that the deadline overall is still the end of July. So if you're just interested in participating in the hobby challenge and getting your minutes featured on a video, you do have almost 3 months. Okay, you don't have to work for this June 21st deadline. I realise that's not practicable for every single person in the community. I realise that some people have very little time in their lives to hobby. I'm quite lucky in that I'll be getting a week off in about 2 weeks' time. So I'll be getting a week of no work in the half-term holidays. I can really get some lock in on some hobby time. So that's my plan for this. If you can join in with that, then that will be awesome. And that's really it. So it's going to be a shorter video today. So just a few more things to go through. I'll be painting Plague Marines. I've wanted to get round to the Plague Marines from the Space Marine Heroes. I've had them since before they had Kill Team rules, right? I've had them assembled for a long time, but I've never got around to painting them. I actually had a Plague Marine team, an old Compendium Plague Marine team for the previous edition of Kill Team. I do like my Smelly Boys. They're cool, right? They are very forgiving to play, which is what I want because I'm not good. I'm especially not good by like round 4. So something with a bit of low cognitive load is right up my street, right? So I'll be doing that. If you plan to enter and you know which of these teams that you plan to do, you post it as a comment, post it in Discord. Do both. Do both. Do definitely join the Discord. The link is in the description. You will have to expand the thingy at the bottom and post your work in progress shots of your team along with the final team for judging. Do consider the Turning Point Tactics tournament if you can. And as we're right at the end of the video, I'm gonna drop a little soupçon, of what tomorrow's video is going to be about. So there is a rumor drifting on the wind from Mr. Chapter Master Valrak about the next Space Marine Heroes. Remember those, the blind boxes? Space Marine Heroes based kill team. Like, this isn't a spoiler. We knew there's going to be new Space Marine Heroes at some point. I do have some details about that. I'm going to make a video about that tomorrow. Okay. If, and no one has any idea on release dates, so this is not a promise, it's just an idle musing. If that team dropped while we were running the Celebration of Space Marines and Kill Team Hobby Challenge, I mean, that'd be pretty cool. Speaking of new releases, what if you wanted to do an Angels of Death team with the new Space Wolves stuff that's coming out soon? That'd be pretty cool as well. Just saying. Right, do like, subscribe, comment, and if you wish to consider membership, that'd be really, really helpful. I'd really appreciate that. And speaking of members, I'd like to give a massive thank you to Nightfall and to Samtroth, who are members at the highest tier. They give quite a significant amount of money every single month, and so they get a shout out at the end of every single video because they're amazing. All right, guys, thank you for your time. I look forward to seeing your Space Marine kill teams in just under 3 months' time, and I look forward to making tomorrow's video about those Space Marine Heroes rumors. So look out for that tomorrow. Bye bye. Bye bye bye. Bye 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 bye. Bye.